Hey, what's going on? It's Terrence here, and I'm shooting a quick video on how to build a website from scratch. So we're just gonna do a quick little video on this to see how it's done. So first thing I want to do is just type into Google here. I got someone here with me. Let's say build a website from scratch. Has already in Google. So let's see what we got here. We got Kentone. That's an ad. I don't want to mess with that. Squarespace. Free. People love free. Well, I'm going to show you where it's not going to be free, but it's going to be damn near free. So one of the things you want to do, you can build. It is free places that you can do this at, right? So let's see if I can find one. I think Wix here is a free one. But see, the difference with the free websites is that you really don't own it and you don't have the control over it. And one of the things, you want to be able to have is control over your website. So I'm going to show you how you can gain control over it. So first thing first, you want to go to GoDaddy. Let's see what GoDaddy has. So first things first, we want to go to GoDaddy and sign in if you have an account. If you don't have an account, register to get one. And how you're going to do that, you're going to come here to new customer, create an account, do that, blah, 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 either one of these with Facebook, Google, or email, or do it from scratch. I already have an account, so I'm going to sign in. It already recognizes me. Do a little two-step verification. I'm going to get a text message. Put this in right quick. And boom, we in. Now that's the first things first. That's where you're going to have your name at for your website. So that's how you're going to get your name. Oh, I got some notes here. So first things first, you want to get a domain name, and that's what we opened up GoDaddy for. So let's get GoDaddy here. That's what we got that for. Now let's open up another one here. And let's go. We need a hosting account. So hosting account. Let's get the definition for it. So as you can see, web hosted definition, most basic level, it gives you access to large computer servers where you can store the files and information required to make a website. Ding, 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 ding. So you have to have this. And so I use a service called, now Namecheap is pretty good. I hear about them. They have a good affiliate program. But me personally, I like Hostgator. And I like Hostgator for the fact, just like a lot of them, they have different things that they're good for. Let me move this out the way. I shouldn't have been there anyway. Might have to do this over. But at any rate, it should have been done. But this is the hosting, right? For every website, this is the plan. You buy this now. So I'm just going to see what it is. Now, I've been had my account since 2012. So now you can start with a baby account because that's all you need. So you're talking, if you're going to go every month, pretty much this is what it's going to cost you to run your website business. That's $11.95.
Okay.
So this is what it costs to really have a website online.
Gotcha. Okay.
And this way you own it, you control it, and you can do with this hosting account, you can have unlimited websites.
Okay. So let me. You still recording? Okay. So just for a few, so I can have my stuff right. So once I go on Hostgator, will that secure my domain on what site? on what
So the hosting account is like this is what when you type in your name on Google, the hosting site is what displays what and holds the files.
Gotcha. That's the dot.
It holds the files. The name from GoDaddy is just the name.
Okay. I got you. That would okay, now that's the question I wanted to ask you. With the name from GoDaddy, would I still have to with going through GoDaddy, would it verify that it's a name that's not taken, or that's something I would do before I go to GoDaddy?
Yeah,
Okay.
you would want to check that. So
I
and
got
you
you.
can check and see if it's taken by doing this. So let's search for a new domain. Let's figure out a name here. What name?
Actually, I just saw the one that I was trying to do. It was Mima. M-I-M-A.
That's available. Nope, no, it's not. So now this one is not available.
Okay.
Mima.com. So what they're saying on this is that hey, you can buy it
For $2,000.
for $2,000.
Okay. Now, actually, it was going to be M.I.M.A. That's what
No.
But that wouldn't be different. It would be the same.
You
thing.
wouldn't want that to be like that because when you put the dot, that's the
Okay.
ending of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Try made in Moorish America.
That's available.
It's available. Okay. So there it is.
So now, this here would be your domain name.
So I can just buy that right now,
Yeah.
and that'll secure it for me.
Yeah, it'll be $11.99 for the first year with a 2-year registration, meaning they'll want you to pay 2 years.
At that $11.99. So $24, $25.
Yeah, but you can just do 1 year for probably 19.
I probably would go ahead and do it anyway because I want to have the site going nonstop. You know what I'm saying? It's something that
Is there any particular reason why you chose this made in?
Moorish America. You know, going back to how the quality of things when things were being made in America or made in the USA when we used to get it on our tags and the quality of the clothes and how they changed when they started outsourcing our stuff. So I'm kind of want to bring back that idea. Most of my clothes, most of my products is going to be cultural products.
Okay, so in that instance, because what I would say is typically when you go into getting names for a business, you want to do some research for it and figure out why you're using that name because the internet is a place once you get online, people find you,
Gotcha.
based upon your name.
Right.
So
You know what? And I understand because I just like with the CBD, it's good not to promote like you ain't gonna have a company named CBD Oil Company. It run a lot of people away. But what you have is a product to say this is such soap infused with. You know what I'm saying? So I get you. I understand. We ain't got to stick with that one. That's a good idea that I know I can look on GoDaddy and see if it's taken though, right?
yes.
Okay, gotcha. Because I can come up with a name later on, but that was one of them.
Right.
I came up with like 4 or 5 different names, but that was one of the first ones. Yeah, I really wanted it to be Mima though.
Okay, so for a lot of the people that's out here watching, and if you're looking to get a domain name, if you already have your name, that's what you do. You go to GoDaddy, type that information in, see if it's available. It's available, grab it, buy it. Now you have your domain name.
Gotcha.
And so now once you have your name, you come over and choose what hosting service you use, whether you use Hostgator or you use the Bluehost, I believe. Whoever you use, it doesn't matter. It's pretty much the same thing as long as they're hosting service.
Okay.
So if you were to go with the hosting account, I always recommend this one.
Hostgator.
And I choose
okay,
the baby plan.
Not to cut you off, but is it a particular reason?
Yeah, one, because it's unlimited websites.
Okay.
2, one-click WordPress installs.
Okay.
Unmetered bandwidth, in which you get a free SSL certificate, free domain included. So if you decided that you wanted this, you can start this now and get your first domain free.
I don't understand what you mean by domain.
So instead of paying for it from GoDaddy for this price, you can come here, start this plan, and they allow you to get a free.
So I can start that before. Okay, so hold on, let me put that in.
So once you get your hosting account,
I can get that domain account free.
you can get the name for
Free.
the first year for free.
For the first year for free. So if I have a name and I pay for it for a year and I got a company going, and then the next year, so I lose that name. I don't own that name forever.
You own it as long as you pay for it.
Okay. Let me get this right. Let me write this down real quick. First, baby plan, free domain name.
Now I don't know how long that's gonna go on for, but for right
I'm
now.
gonna do this tonight. Okay, I got you. I'm with you on
So
that.
you'll buy here first.
I got you.
Once you click that, run through all of the information. Boom, 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 boom. Now, as you can see here, this is if you're registering a new domain. You see here, free 1-year registration on annual plans. So I'm guessing, let's see what they're saying here. In order to qualify for the one free domain name, you must sign up for a 12-month Hostgator shared hosting account, operating the platform available at the time of hosting on that. This program is not available. And you cancel within the first year. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So yeah, so you would come here. If you wanted that name, you will see if that name is available by searching here. Then that lets you know it's available. Then you come here, just keep it at the baby plan. It's already there. You can either do 6 months at this, 12 months at this, whatever it is.
I'll go ahead and do it for a year.
And
That's just
then
me personally. I got you.
you pay the price. I mean, you fill out this information, create your account, enter your billing info. Now, as far as all of these, you're going to get this with it, I believe. A lot of these things you don't really need. You don't need this email. You don't need a lot of this stuff.
I probably would use the professional email. Let me go back up to that for a second. I wanted to
So you see what the price would be?
Okay, that's monthly.
Now, this to get started, and then monthly. No, that's for 6 months. So that's 6 months. That's the 6-month option we have selected here. Or you can go 1 month. If you go 1 month, it'll be $12.75 to get started.
Okay, gotcha.
And then every month is going to be this amount. However, if you don't make that payment, your website is gone.
Gone, right. So I would just pay it up. Right, I got you. So you're saying it's best to go ahead and pay for a particular amount of time instead of doing a month to month, because if you miss a payment, you lose your website.
It's up to you, but I'm just letting you know.
Gotcha. Then you have to start all over.
Right.
Now a question about the, okay, so that's $76. That would cover me. What was that for? 6 months?
6 months.
What did it say for a year?
A year.
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
So then I saw the 36-month plan up there. Was that 2 years?
3 years.
Let me see what that say. That's what it said right there. And see, I won't have to worry about it for 3 years. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna probably do. Let me see. What's a 3-year plan? So that's not the baby then. That's
It's
still,
still a baby
but
plan.
That's the 3-year joint. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to ask you. On that. Okay, so you got the baby account. What the first one was? What was the other one called?
Don't get caught up in that. You just deal with baby.
Okay, don't even mess with them. All right, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna do you no good. Hatchling and business, you ain't ready, for that.
it. Okay, got you.
Stay there.
Okay.
Yep, and that's that. And once you get this information, then I can show you how to connect them together. And then you have your website.
How to connect what together? Exactly.
Well, what we'll be doing is connecting the domain name, that whatever name you come up with, with this hosting account.
Okay.
And then you'll have a website that will display.
Gotcha. Now, I'm with you on that. Now, that's what I was talking to somebody about this recently, about these different hosts, right? That's what I was talking about the different hosts. So so I will only be hosted with Hostgator at that time, or because I'm not sure what the difference is between.
Let me break it down to you this way.
Okay.
Let me give you an analogy. Hostgator would be like the land that your house sit on.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Hostgator would be the land, and GoDaddy would be the house, the name.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the name goes on top of the house
Okay.
to make one thing.
Gotcha. That's my domain. So on my card
Your domain name,
would be whatever. Would it be Hostgator afterwards?
it would just be your name,
My
whatever your
name.
name is.
Okay. So that's what my question was. You know how people would say, you can find me at such and such dot whatever Instagram. You know, like if you want to put stuff on Instagram, if you want things to be hosted there, if you want things to be hosted on Facebook, or maybe you want things to be hosted on, it'd be like a ORG or whatever. I just didn't understand the domain thing. I thought people were trying to put their names or their domain on multiple hosts.
No, you can only host one name.
On one.
No, you can host multiple names under a hosting account, but each name is only one place. But you can make it many different places within that one place.
That's a little different step after that.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you. Okay.
So the domain name would be, say for instance, if I use my name. Let's see if this is available. It's not. But watch what comes up. It's not available.
They said it's not.
Because I already own it. I just haven't done nothing with the website yet.
But did you? Okay, so when you say that, you had already did something with it already with your name. Yeah, you had a book and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, but I owned this domain name years ago. Forgot about it. Let it lapse.
Oh,
Somebody else
they
bought it. And they
Okay.
tried to sell it back to me for over $15,000.
Ah,
So I waited until they just dropped
off
it.
of it.
So I would watch it every year.
Okay.
And then I finally fell off and I bought it back.
And then
But they destroyed all my backlinks and everything on it. So they was just using it for juice or whatever the case may be. But at any rate, so you see how when I put in that name, it popped up this. And that's only because I bought the name, hooked it to the hosting account, and I didn't build up the website yet.
Okay. So are you gonna go back to doing that with that one? Or
Yeah, when I get around to it.
okay, gotcha. Okay.
So, but that's how that thing works. So now with that, this is a quick way. I just wanted to put together something to show you guys. This is how you go about putting yourself a website together, something that's real affordable. You own it, you control it, you own the whole thing. So if you have any questions, feel free to click one of the links below the video. Give us a holler if you need any help with anything. Talk with you soon. Thanks.